When people ask stuff about you, she would either not.
I should have said.
I would have no comment. Even I know you just asked me my opinion and what would I do?
Personality at all. It's because here's the thing. When somebody asks me something, but
Sit down, for there is still a lot of drama in Judy and D.A. Brat's divorce. Their separation and the ensuing custody dispute over their son, True, are likely well known to you. But wait, there's more to the tale. Custody is not the only issue at hand. Judy is allegedly paying child support to D.A. Brat, who is given custody of True, according to the most recent rumor. Wait, it gets even more juicy. Judy is allegedly accusing D.A. Brat of stealing money from her without permission. Judy believes D.D. Brat stole money straight from her bank accounts, according to sources, and had access to all of her financial data. Currently, Judy is getting ready to sue D.D. Brat for $300 million. Things are going to get heated in the courtroom since this once-loving relationship has obviously devolved into full-fledged hostility. The drama is still going strong and the disclosures are astounding. Let me explain how this couple, who were once in love, turned into enraged rivals in an increasingly messy legal war. While working on a project with Judy's Kaleidoscope brand in Atlanta in 2017, they first crossed paths. D.L. Brat was originally apprehensive and bashful, but he was also fascinated at a Miracle Drops promotional event. The rapper acknowledged that when Judy talked to her, she would duck behind furniture and conceal her face while laughing. She had lost her typical swagger. She said, "I doubt anyone would have expected me to behave that way on our first date, which took place at the studio." They became closer to one another as they spent more time together. Judy assumed that D.A. Brat and she would only work together on the Miracle Drops campaign, so she was shocked to learn that he seemed more interested in getting to know her. "What's the intended meaning of that for me?" Judy remembered inquiring in their 2021 conversation. She had thought they were just going to relax or hang out. Even though D.A. Brat spilled a drink when they were together, they still managed to leave a positive impression. They eventually made up after D.A. Brat vanished for several months after swapping numbers. Judy told Essence in 2021, at the beginning, there were rules. She was fine with it, even if it couldn't be like, oh, if we got together, we could just go to the movies. A little tweaking was required. Judy said she had never before completely accepted this new aspect of life. The more comfortable D.A. Brat became with Judy, the more obvious the advantages of seclusion became. In 2019, D.A. Brat underwent a sea change as the Women for Essence Festival was held in Judy's hometown of New Orleans. Her concern for the best residents of LA and the people of New Orleans, her concern for the opinions of others over her falling in love with another lady, began to wane. "Back when we first arrived, I was still a little anxious," D.A. Brat acknowledged when he reflected on their time in New Orleans. She remembered that during a morals dinner, Judy kissed her on the side of a skyscraper. It made her exclaim, "Oh my God, you kissed me outside!" She just stopped caring by the time they went to the Essence Fest, according to D.D. Brat.
You had me there. You had me feeling like we were gonna do something, and then you act like we gonna do nothing. If you ain't gonna get off,
and we never
because there's plenty of people that's out there that's waiting.
You didn't have to say that because then we both could say that.
You were dealing with other people. Why is it wrong for me to say I had other people interested in me? You saying don't do that?
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it no more because you're going to stick to what you're saying and I'm going to stick to how I'm feeling and not going to end well. Then you're going to be mad and there's no reason.
She clarified, "It was just the feeling she gave me," explaining how Judy's love enabled her to let go of her fears and accept their relationship. At her birthday celebration in March 2020, D.D. Brat took to Instagram to showcase her delight at meeting her love and flaunting the Bentley that Judy had given her. "I've always been a private person, but I met my heart's match who handles things differently than I do," writes D.D. Brat. "After this wonderful birthday present is only one of many things for which I am thankful to Da Beauty. This is the first time I've ever felt this way, darling. Because it's so overpowering, I occasionally find myself in a trance. I wish I could pinch myself to see if it's real, so I could continue to dream." The pair appeared on the Brat Loves Judy reality show on WTV shortly after. Following their relationship's public disclosure, Judy stunned the brat by popping the question at a birthday party she threw for the rapper on their reality program. A picture of the brat's hand resting on Judy's stomach, in the shape of a heart, was shared by the couple in January 2022. However, it was never made clear who was pregnant at the time. As a result, fans and acquaintances of the star began to conjecture that Judy might be expecting. The message was actually intended to advertise a new collaboration for their Kaleidoscope product line, the Brat subsequently said. In spite of the uncertainty, the couple started planning to have children. They exchanged vows in a celebrity-studded event in February 2022, and one of Brat's bridesmaids was her sister, LisaRaye. Brat was escorted down the aisle by longtime friend and collaborator Jermaine Dupri. The couple concentrated on growing their family and overcoming the obstacles that came with it after saying "I do." Judy was told after having an egg retrieval operation that they would not be able to truly consider having children until fibroids and polyps were removed. Brat tragically lost her pregnancy. People reported that she had never been so thrilled about something she wasn't even aware she desired. After falling in love with the concept, it was all taken from me. Despite this disappointment, the couple maintained their optimism and, with the assistance of a donor from their cryobank, announced in January 2022 that they were expecting a child. The revelation was announced on social media, including on Sherri Shepherd's show, only one day before their first wedding anniversary. The couple's journey together started in 2017 at an Atlanta Miracle Drops Kaleidoscope brand event. At first, Brat was apprehensive and bashful, often ducking behind furniture when Judy spoke to her. "I was really anxious and afraid," told Brat. "Every time I laughed, I covered my face. The stuff had vanished." It's unlikely that anyone would have anticipated my actions during our initial date. "What does that mean to me exactly?" Judy inquired, seeking to establish a deeper connection. Even though their initial encounter at the studio was intended to be a straightforward cooperation for the Miracle Drops campaign. Brat, who had only anticipated the economic side of things, subsequently found out that Judy desired a more intimate relationship. Judy vanished for several months after they exchanged phone numbers. But they later made up. Initially, there were boundaries that required some adjustment. Obviously, we couldn't just go to the movies, Brat revealed during an interview with Essence in 2021. "It felt like a new part of life that I never really tapped into or explored. So, understanding the perks of privacy, it just was like, okay, I get it." They became closer, and by 2019, Brat began to feel more at ease enough to declare her love for Judy at Essence Fest in her hometown of New Orleans. Brat recalls, "I was still a little nervous in the beginning. After our meal at Morrow's, I strolled behind the structure. 'Oh my God, you kissed me outside,' I exclaimed as she turned around and planted a kiss on me." Brat accepted Judy's feelings for her and ceased caring what other people thought by the time of Essence Fest. Following photos of themselves together, the couple made their relationship public in March 2020. Brat posted a picture of herself on Instagram after Judy gave her a Bentley for her birthday, claiming to have met her true love. "I've always been a private person until I met my heart's match, who handles things differently than I do," she said. "My love is the recipient of much more than just this wonderful birthday gift. This is the first time I've ever felt this way, darling. Because it's so overpowering, I frequently find myself in a daze, hoping that I won't ever be interrupted to see if it's real and that I can simply continue living this dream indefinitely." Soon after going public, the couple appeared on Brat Loves Judy, their own reality show. Judy proposed to Brat on the show during a surprise birthday celebration, and Brat accepted. When they shared a picture of Brat holding her hands in a heart shape over Judy's stomach in January 2022, fans began to wonder if she was pregnant. Brat later explained, nevertheless, that it was a part of a marketing campaign for their Kaleidoscope brand. Notwithstanding the difficulties, the couple persisted in their efforts to begin a family. In February 2022, Brat's sister LisaRaye served as a bridesmaid, and longtime friend Jermaine Dupri escorted Brat down the aisle as they exchanged vows in a lavish wedding. Despite saying "I do," the couple continued to pursue their goal of having children. Despite obstacles including a miscarriage and Judy's egg retrieval issues, they maintained their optimism. One day before their first wedding anniversary, they finally gave the happy news that they were expecting a child with the assistance of a cryobank donor.